Lately, life has felt a little too repetitive. Wake up, coffee, work, sleep, repeat. But then I realized I live in Florida, and somehow I've stopped appreciating it. So today I'm spending an ideal day acting like a tourist in my own Florida city. Alright guys, so it's gonna be super hot today, so this is the fit, my airy, like, skirt short kind of thing, except for this is the lace one, so, you know, a little fancier. And then another airy, just tank top. This is from their smoothies collection. So cozy. And then my go-to little cowgirl boot necklace, but super simple. It's gonna be super hot today, so figured athleisure. I have got my coffee, so you know stuff is about to get real. So today we've got an iced oat milk latte with lavender syrup, which my amazing husband so kindly made for me. I thought it would be fun to plan out an ideal day because we are not taking living in Florida for granted anymore, especially when we are about to be moving. So I need to do all of the things. Let's go ahead and list our priorities for the day. All right, coffee has been consumed and day and missions have been planned. Top priorities today for an ideal day in Florida, of course: sunshine, limited screen time, tourist mode activated, and gratitude. That is what we are going to be reflecting today. We also have to drive with the windows down at some point today, of course, with music, you know, something like Katy Perry or something. Then we are going to read outside at some point, go to the gym, which I am about to head to right now. Then I need to explore a new area, of course, because if we're gonna act like tourists, we must explore somewhere that we never really go or we totally take for granted. And then we must go on a no phone walk later with the family, which means my 2 dogs and my husband. Super excited to just spend an ideal day exploring Florida with you guys because, like I said, I feel like I just am totally taking this place for granted, and I really want to make sure that I take time to just enjoy these last few moments before we uproot our lives and move to a new city. One of the best ways to start a day in Florida, I believe, is to go for a walk. It's free. You can see so many beautiful things. You get your steps in, you know, you make your Apple Watch happy. But so I'm taking my dogs for a walk this morning, just getting some sunlight in. I feel like one of the biggest things I take for granted living in Florida is just how beautiful and sunny it always almost is. And you know, that could be good and bad. I'd be getting the worst sunburns, but it is just so nice to walk around. There's just always so much you never realize is out there until you just go for a little walk around. Okay, we made it to the gym and I am not feeling it. It is glutes / hamstring day. Let's get her done. We completed the workout successfully. We did glutes and hamstrings and it was actually a really good workout. Like, I maxed out a couple of movements, so I think The Rock would be proud, and I totally underestimated myself. So if you ever feel non-motivated and tired, just go do the workout because literally any movement is good movement. But let's go home and make some lunch before we go on with the rest of the ideal day in Florida activities. All right, so quick lunch break. Today we're having feta with some roasted sweet potatoes, mixed vegetables, and some just chicken sausage patties with hot honey on top. Literally just an everything kind of breakfast bowl, super easy to throw together. We have got our fun drink, which is an Olipop Ridge Rush. It kind of tastes like Mountain Dew. It's one of my favorite flavors, but your girl is tired, so I need this to give me a false sense of energy to go for our next mission, which is going to be to explore a new area. We have arrived in Gulfport. I just parked at the library, which I'm actually probably going to check out at some point because your girl has not gone to a library in way too long, but let's go ahead and explore.
It was just 2 lovers sitting in a car, listening to blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange sky, feeling super childish, no down the clever. Whisker from
The library was actually so cute. Like, there was so much light filtering through the windows and so many cozy areas to read. And the pics were absolutely crazy. I found the second book to the Housemaid series, The Housemaid's Secret. So excited to read this. I literally was gonna buy it on Amazon the other day, and I'm very glad that I came here because nothing is better than finding it at the library. And so I'm very excited for this one. I just watched the movie and it was really good, except for some things, of course, to no surprise, did not really line up, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And then I also got Anatomy of an Alibi, which is another thriller. So as you can tell, I'm kind of going through a little bit of a thriller moment in my reading life, but that's great because one of the goals today is to read outside. So now we've got 2 books that we can choose from, and I am literally so hot, as you can see, but we are gonna take our fun drink and now go explore the downtown area.
The sun is shining bright like a colorful aurora. It paints the world in hues of orange and white and more. I'm gonna start packing my bag. I'm leaving all worries behind. Let's go, I need to get my own summer style back. The breeze is playing soft through the palm trees loft. Seen it whisper secrets of each land. The sound of the waves lapping on the beach.
So heading home after going to Gulfport, I honestly had so much fun exploring. Like, it is crazy just how much I take for granted this area. Gulfport was such a cute little artsy, I feel like such a hidden gem in St. Pete. It's right on the water, and there's cute little stores and bars and coffee shops that you can go to, and just so much art scene, which was super cool. And it's very walkable as well. It's not like super big, but it's big enough to like spend an afternoon there, I feel like. And there was like ice cream shops and everything, even like a vegan ice cream place, which I thought was pretty cool because, you know, your girl is lactose intolerant. So for all my fellow people, Plant Love ice cream is down there. But I'm headed back home to eat a little dinner, and then hopefully it doesn't rain because it is cloudy out. But you know, sometimes life happens and you don't complete all of your to-do list. And honestly, one of my like random things that I did today was going to that library, and I honestly have had so much fun. Like, it's just the little things that like I take for granted, and I'm just trying to romanticize my life more. And so going to the library was a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to read those books. So hopefully I can do that as well before it potentially downpours. Not quite sure. So unfortunately, our night didn't really pan out exactly how I wanted. And honestly, that's the thing with having an ideal day in Florida, is it can go from beautiful and sunny to just raining cats and dogs in like a blink of an eye. So I would say always have a backup plan, because, you know, a walk isn't always achievable unless, you know, you got an umbrella and a raincoat. So now we're just gonna all hang out here, just have a chill and relaxing night in. I'm going to read The Housemaid's Secret. Very excited for this one. I have been waiting for a while for this, and probably all just gonna watch a movie later instead of going for a walk. But you know, all that matters is we're spending some time together, and I'm getting some time not staring at my phone screen because, you know, I spend way too much time in the day staring at my screen. So, you know, honestly, it's all thanks to the Gulfport Public Library that I am able to read this book tonight. So just another little grateful thing for Florida, just taking advantage of your local library. Literally the best thing ever, and saves you so much money. But yeah, so let's go ahead and see what we all got finished today. You know, the thing about life is that there's no such thing as a perfectly ideal day, and you're not going to get everything done. But, you know, I'd say we put a good debt in those little to-do tasks that I wanted to get done. We unfortunately did not get to read outside. We are reading inside because I am not unfortunately going to be reading in the rain. But we got the morning walk by the water and getting some sunlight. That was amazing. Some coffee and journal time, drive with the windows down, and that was literally with Lady Gaga in the background. Gotta love that. And then we explored a great new area. Gulfport was so amazing, and I would say we spent a lot of time with no screen time and definitely acting like a tourist, which was so fun. Honestly, Gulfport is so underrated. It was such a fun place to visit. Honestly, a cute place to like take photos, go for hot girl walks, take your family. There was like so many like lively restaurants like playing music, and even one doing a bingo night. So definitely a fun place to check out for sure. But I hope this video was helpful and inspired you to just act like a tourist in your own city, because you know, we often take things for granted. But please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.